So in this video, I'm going to be answering 10 most commonly asked questions by those who are on the path of spiritual realization. And this is the first part of the two parts videos. I decided to do 5 questions and answer that, and then another 5 questions on the second video. And there's going to be another series of video me answering about the 10 challenges that the conscious manifestors have. So stay tuned with that. So to give you a little bit of my background, I think what I have been doing over the years, doing different things myself, being on a spiritual path, and also to really cultivate the personal development piece. What I do is an integration of spiritual realization and to help people become the creator of their own life. And that intersection seems to give me and give all of us a juice to have a richness and the meaning in life, and at the same time to really begin expressing the desire and fulfilling the desire to have a experience that we are meant to live. So in this video, I want to answer the first 5 questions of the 10 most commonly asked questions by those who are on the path of spiritual realization. So the first question is, who am I beyond thoughts and emotion? Who am I beyond thoughts and emotion? I love all these questions, right? Now, this is good because really from the get-go, this question indicates that you understand that you are more than your thoughts and your emotions. But you can also say you're more than your thoughts and emotions and belief. So the thoughts and emotions live in the dimension of the mind. And the mind is something that we are given as a tool to really create, right? I always like to sort of talk about music, right? The instrument that you play so you can create the rhythm, harmonious rhythm. That is what the mind is. So we are spiritual beings and we're gifted with the tool called mind, and we're given this vehicle called body to experience in the 3D physical world. The realm of the 3D world is to experience, right? To experience. So who am I beyond thoughts and emotion? You are the awareness, the one that is aware of your thoughts. So when we go through different meditation practices, you start observing your thinking, you start observing your sensation in the body to detect, to recognize, to notice your emotions. So you cannot be the emotion and the one that is aware of at the same time. So you are the one that is aware. And the more you live from that place, instead of getting caught and absorbed by your thoughts and your emotion, the more you will feel spacious, the more you feel expansive, and the day-to-day activity and your thoughts are not going to consume you. You will be living in a forever eternal present moment by being the observant. So the answer to your first question, who am I beyond thoughts and emotion? You are the awareness, the observe the thoughts and emotions. Okay, question number 2. What is the purpose of my existence? So I assume that this question means, what is the purpose, objective of my physical world life? Yeah. Now, I mentioned a little bit on question 1. The third dimension, the 3D physical world, is the realm to experience and to express. Why do we express that? Because we want to express that thing that we're expressing to share with others. Yeah. So because in the 3D physical world, there are a lot of individuals, right? I don't know, 8 billion, almost 9 billion people in the world, lots of individuals. We express something just like this YouTube video, and there's going to be somebody who is receiving, right? We can cultivate our gift inside, right? And you nourish and polish the gift, so we use that to share different things. What I share teaching of spiritual realization and conscious manifestation. But there's no meaning and purpose for me to express that if there's nobody who can receive, right? So the nature of the 3D physical world is that we have different individuals, and we have those in order to share and to give. So what is the purpose of my existence in a 3D physical world? One is to experience life and to express what you can share. But the deeper layer of this purpose is, if we're here, we are on purpose already, right? There's a cosmic intention. We don't just pop out of the womb out of accident, right? You can choose to believe so, but I decided not to believe so, but to choose to believe that every single occurring and happening has intention and meaning and purpose. So if you and I came on this earth at this time in human history, there is a meaning and purpose. It's purposeful already, right? And to be able to feel that energy of purpose through our individual gift is to really cultivate that and to use that to touch others. So experience, to express, but also to cultivate the gift to touch others. That's the purpose of the human existence, in my opinion, right? Question number 3, how can I cultivate inner peace and harmony? The simple answer is to recognize and realize that you are one already, that you are inner peace. Inner peace is not something that we find in the outside. It is a nature, a tendency for most humans to want to have something, to be able to do something, because having and doing are the two activities that is embedded in the nature of the 3D world, the space-time reality. In order to obtain inner peace, people think that they need to have something or to do something. But the real answer is to recognize and realize that you are one. And if you are one, you might be thinking, why am I not experiencing that inner peace all the time? Because there's something in the way, which is 100% of the time, it's the mind. The mind gets in the way to access who we are. We are not trying to become somebody, but we are simply unfolding the things that's covering over who we are to access who we already are. Inner peace, happiness, freedom, love, a lot of the things that people are seeking in this 3D world, you already are. So to recognize and realize that is the key. Question number 4. What is the nature of reality? This is a general question, right? What is the nature of reality? I think that the natural world has this sort of mechanism, universal mechanism, right? Everything operates by universal law, the laws of nature. There's a nature law of cause and effect. There is, we sometimes call this reciprocity, right? A third law of motion. For every action, there's an equal and opposite reaction. There is the nature of reality is that the reality consists of both the visible world and the invisible realm. Yeah, the visible world we detect through our 5 senses. The invisible realm is the realm of our thoughts, feelings, emotion, beliefs, intention, and also the realm of the knowing and the being. So the 4th dimensional, the psycho-emotional plane, and the 5th dimensional spiritual plane, those are invisible realm, and the invisible realm is the cause of the effect, the visible world. That is the nature of reality. But because we're so accustomed to focus on the immediate sensory activity in the outside world, we forget that the cause is in the inside. We forget that the cause is inside. If I go a little bit deeper, let's say there's a 3D physical world, right? And the 4th dimensional psycho-emotional plane, your ability to think and ability to feel and ability to believe, right? And the spiritual realm is the realm of the absolute, and everything is already created. Nothing is lacking. Yeah. Now we came on this earth plane to experience and express. So we use our mind and the body to think and feel and emote and believe and move our body taking action to simply move the energy from the spiritual plane psycho-emotionally and physically by moving into physical form. And what we desire is what we want to begin fulfilling. The 3D physical world is a playground to fulfill and paint all the desire that you can access through the heart, your heart desire. And the heart desire it because the soul has the urge to fully express and to expand in a fuller way. So that is the nature, the relationship, the connection between the spiritual plane and the mind and the physical world. So that would be my answer to the question, what is the nature of reality? That was a long answer. The last fifth question is, how can I overcome suffering and find true happiness? Okay, first of all, true happiness is not something that you need to find or look for it because you are one, just like I said a moment ago. What comes up to me when I read this question is when Eckhart Tolle, who wrote a book called Power of Now, said the struggling happens through the external circumstance, but suffering occurs through our thinking. So there's a distinction between the outside event and the inside experience. And 100% of the time, our perception, the way that we perceive things, creates meaning. We attach the meaning using our thinking. And the thoughts that we think about the external circumstance creates suffering. So if you're one of those people who you are suffering from something right now, right? Other than the immediate physical pain, right? Because your body is important, right? And if you are in a physical pain, that might impact your psychology. But I'm talking about a psychological stuff, right? You have something in the outside and you start thinking about it. You're not having an immediate danger of the body right now, but you start assuming something, right? That's your thinking. So suffering can happen when somebody does not believe in themselves and don't have a strong self-esteem, and you talk to yourself negatively, self-sabotage, all those, right? That contributes to suffering, but that comes from our thought. So the question is, how can I overcome suffering, right? By recognizing that the suffering is being caused by your own thinking, and to observe your own thinking from the outside, being outside of your thoughts, and to realize that you are happiness already if you remove all the activity of the minds, including your thinking, that are covering who you truly are. You know, through the school system, we are so programmed to study to become somebody else, but it's the other way around. We already have everything we need inside of us. And I mean, using the iPhone and, YouTube's and technology stuff, those are a skill set, right? But the wisdom and awareness is already inside of us. And when we begin peeling off all the things that's covering who we are, you will be able to access happiness, peace, freedom, and love because it's already inside of you. So there you have it. So those are the five answer to the 5 questions, the first 5 questions of the 10 questions that's most commonly asked by those who are on the spiritual realization path. Now, the second part of the video is going to be coming up, and I want you to check that out. And along with all these 10 questions, if you have any comments, aha highlights, or even questions, right? If any of the things resonate with you, or if you have any other questions that not being answered, feel free to comment below. And that is it. I'll see you in the next video.